Okay,
Oh,
so I think we're recording. So if you're good, I'll go ahead and start. You
yep,
don't have to
yep.
open up it
Okay.
up quite yet. I'll tell you when to open the link. But okay,
All right.
so I guess first I'll start with saying thank you for taking the time to participate. So what I'm doing is conducting a usability test of a website for Family Tree Nursery. You have the link. Don't have to open it up quite yet. It should take about 45 minutes or so, and we're just going to spend that time going over the website. The one thing that I really want you to remember is that I'm testing the website, not you. So there is no right or wrong answer, no matter what. My goal is to gather your thoughts as you move through the site. So I'll kind of be taking some notes as we go through it. If you have any like hangups or frustrations, I'm going to observe how you move past those if you're able to. And likewise, if there's anything that you like about the website, I want to know that as well.
Okay.
In order to help you move through the site, I'm going to give you a couple of different scenarios that would be typical of a customer of Family Tree Nursery. When it comes down to it, I'm most interested in your thoughts though. So the whole time that you're doing it, I want you to like literally think out loud. If there's something that doesn't work that you thought was going to work, you can just say whatever it is that you're thinking. It'll be kind of weird at first, but that's okay. I just want to know. I literally just want to know what your thoughts are.
Okay.
And not even just frustrations. If there's something that you like, you can share that as well. Or anything that you think is like really cool or whatever. But this is going to help me understand what's going through your mind while you're using the site. So just to reiterate, we're testing the website, not you. I just want genuine impressions. There is no right or wrong.
Okay.
Before we get started though, before I have you open that link, or if you want, you can open it while we're doing it. That's fine. But I'm going to ask just a 4-question pre-test real quick, just to determine previous experience and kind of baseline knowledge. For the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to ask you the questions. I didn't send you anything. I'm just going to ask you the questions and jot down your answers real quick. So first question is, have you ever visited Family Tree Nursery or their website before today?
No.
Okay. Let's see. Second question is, what type of device, like computer, tablet, phone, is your go-to when you're browsing the internet?
Um, Usually an iPad.
Okay. Okay. And this can be a guesstimate. It obviously doesn't have to be exact, but how much time would you say you spend on the internet every day? And it can even, if you can even say like very little, a moderate amount, or you spend a lot of time on the internet every day.
On the actual internet, not very much. Maybe an hour the most a day.
Okay. But you're on the computer generally
On the
a
computer
lot
all
for
day
work. Okay.
for work, yes. Using company website, web app or applications.
Okay.
Work applications.
Cool. So then considering that, would you call yourself a newbie, an amateur, or a pro at navigating the internet and or computers in general?
Pro.
Pro. Okay. Okay, so you have the website open. Before we do get started though, do you have any questions or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to give you 2 scenarios, well, kind of like 2.5 scenarios. So the first thing that I want to do, without clicking on anything, you can just take like a few minutes to explore the website, give any thoughts, like first impressions. But if you kind of want to just like hover over any links, or like what's the first thing looking at the website that draws you in? What's the first thing that you would click on?
Okay. Well, I'm looking for things I want to buy there, and let's see, I'm not seeing that at first. Okay, I see the word departments. I guess that's okay. I don't know, I might rather see like the word products or have that more prominent, what they have to purchase. But it's good at the top. There's locations, departments, yeah, weekly ads, events. That's good. There's a search box there, that's good. I wanted to find something. Okay. Locations at the bottom, I like that. Okay. So like I would, okay, it's sorted by departments by the types of things you can buy, annuals, perennials. Okay. And then a plant finder. I like, let's check out the plant finder. I wonder what that is. Okay, it's coming up. Okay, I like that. It's got words, phrases. It gives you check boxes. I like that to sort of help you enhance your search. I like that. I like the options to, for the type of like height, foliage type, soil you can plant it in, how much sun, shade. That's super helpful when you're looking for plants because you might have a plant for a specific area.
Mhm.
That really helps you narrow in on something that would be appropriate, especially when you aren't really a plant or tree expert, but you want to buy something appropriate. So it's good to have help finding an appropriate plant that you want. So I like that. Has a picture. I like the pictures of the type of tree.
Okay.
You all, and then advance. I thought that's good.
How from here do you think, like, how would you normally get back to the homepage from this plant finder?
Probably go.
Or I'll ask you to go back to the homepage.
Okay, so I don't see a back to previous page. I'd probably just click on the top. I'd either probably right click and hit back or just go back up to departments and go back to whatever I was looking for. Or hit the top, the icon at the top, it goes back to the main page.
Here we go. And so I'll have you stay there for just a second.
On the main page, the front page of it. Yeah, sometimes I like to have a back arrow. Sometimes I'll just right click and hit back, but
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. So got first impressions. That was pretty good. So for the first scenario, I'll give you one at a time. There's only two, so we'll just do one at a time. And don't feel like you have to rush. You can take your time as much as you want to. So the first scenario we've actually kind of already touched on a little bit. So for this first scenario, you want to add more color to your flower beds, but you aren't sure yet what you'd like to plant. You already have a lot of bright colored flowers, so adding some darker ones will help balance out your landscape.
okay.
You're hoping that Family Tree Nursery has a list of their flowers that you can compare. How might you go about looking for such a tool? And filter it so that you can look for darker colored flowers.
So I'm probably going to look at two things. I'm going to go to departments and I see a more ... I might go to, I see watch and learn. That might be interesting. So I'm going to click into that here real quick. Okay, it's loading pretty fast. Okay, it's how to do. Let me just look it real quick. Talk about geraniums, vegetable gardens. Okay, interesting stuff. Preventing weeds. Okay, so there's really not anything about getting darker flowers for flower beds. So that I'll probably go. Okay, so that's interesting. I'm not going to go. I'll probably go back to departments and let's see. Probably go to perennials.
Okay, what's your thought? Why is that what you chose?
Well, just because if you're doing a flower bed, you're probably, I'm not thinking of a continual, just thinking of, my first thought is just a plant it this year and I'll do something different next year. So I'm looking for dark stuff.
Okay.
And, so then it has a good description, adding texture and color. So that's good. It's telling me about color because I'm kind of wanting some darker stuff. So that's helpful. A little bold print at the top there, a little highlight. We pride ourselves in an extensive selection of perennials that we grow here. Okay. So there's a little further explanation if you want to do that. It's talking about actually bringing color to your landscape beds. I like that. So then it talks about they have staff that can help. So I think what I might do, I would probably start, I see that it's giving me an active link when I'm looking at the pictures.
Uh-huh.
So let me click in. Oh, okay. So that's, what is it doing here? It's giving me pictures, literally. But it doesn't say what they are. So those are kind of.
Imagine if, or I guess I could reword the scenario. So like, if you're looking for actual inventory, I guess would be another way of saying it, for their actual inventory of flowers that they have that you might like.
Yep.
Maybe thinking about it that way.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna click on the greenhouse here. Okay. Greenhouse. So I'm reading what it's gonna provide to me when I'm on the greenhouse part. I'm getting the impression that it might be better to go in or call if you're looking for something specific. So it's kind of got a little explanation of types of plants, house plants, giving a gift, bonsais, doing terrariums. I might even click into the specific location. So let's pretend I'm going to Overland Park. So I'm going to check that and see if there's anything more specific there when I go into the Overland Park link, because I might be looking for something specific they have. Okay, so it's kind of a general overview. And it still gives me the ability to go up and shop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so give me hours, phone number, where it's at, the whole thing right up front, get directions. I like that. It's got a link to the map, which is super handy, especially on Google. Just get up there and click it. I could get on my phone and jump in the car and run over there if I wanted to.
Okay.
Because I think if I'm looking for something specific, I might want a general idea of what they have. But I might.
Yes, and maybe you don't know what specific type of flower you want. You just want, maybe you know what color you want, and you want to, the goal, I guess, the main goal here is to be able to compare and contrast different types of flowers to know what it is that you want.
Yeah.
So you're looking for something, hoping that they have something that would allow you to do that.
Yeah, I'm not really finding specific flowers with. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, so let me go back down to Plant Finder here. Okay, it's opening up. So I think I would go back to that here. Okay, it's taking a second to open. There we go. Okay, it's taking a long time now. Okay, come on. I'm stuck.
What would you normally do to get back?
I'm hitting the back arrow. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I might be having internet. Oh, nope, no, I'm not. Hold on. So let me try that again. Plant Finder. Okay. Okay, that's Russian. Now I don't know if it's me or the website that's having trouble. Let me try a different. Okay, no, there it went. We add. Okay, let me try it again. Plant Finder. It's taking a long time to open. Okay, there we go. And now it popped up. Okay, so it's saying. Okay, find the perfect plant. So, okay, so I like it has a search for the following words or phrases. So I might do like dark flowers, darker flowers. Let me search that, see what happens. Oh. I did a keyword search.
Okay.
Okay. It popped up a few suggestions. Okay, yeah, that's helpful. So it gives you the ability to add to your wish list. I like that. So you can kind of save it, have a list. I like that. You can save a list and then sort of sort through it that way.
Okay.
Gives you the ability to search for more plants or look at your wish list. That's nice. Okay, yeah, there are definitely some dark. I clicked darker flowers and it's got some darker oranges and reds. Yeah.
Do you think that this is extensive enough that if, without seeing the inventory in person, that you could get a general idea of maybe what you are
yeah.
looking for your garden?
It has a good close-up photograph, so that's good. I like that. So that gives me sort of a picture of the flower and the plant itself, and I like that it actually has a good description of, is it an annual or perennial, how high it gets, how much sun it needs, how much room it needs. What, and you can see the color, you know how much space you need to plant it. Yeah, so that's super handy. It's really, it just gives you a good bullet point descriptions of the need to know stuff if you were going to plant it, and the ability to save it to go back and look at it. So I like that. Yeah, definitely gives you the ability to. Let me click on search for more plants, see what happens. Okay. All right, and it takes me back. Okay. And that's where it gives a list of all the plants that yeah, I think I like that it gives you the ability to check the type, like a tree versus rose bushes versus cactus. Yeah, it gives you just a good broad categories, and then you can dive down into what you want. But yeah, and then it gives you the ability with pictures and.
So you like that you can filter as extensively as they allow you to?
There's
Okay.
very extensive filtering, and that's super helpful. And then you can save it because it helps eliminate confusion, because you can forget what you saw. The ability to save it in that wish list is it's like Amazon. That's very helpful to make a wish list. And then you can sort of filter what you want and then go back and decide more closely from what you saved.
Yeah.
You know.
Cool. Cool. well, we can move on to the next scenario. Do you have anything else to add
No,
for this first one?
nope.
Okay. So then the second one is your significant other loves to go to the cafe inside of the Shawnee location. You want to surprise them with a gift card for their birthday next week. How would you go about buying a gift card online? And just as like a quick disclaimer, you don't actually have to buy anything. Just get to the point of.
Oh, Abby, you froze for just a second there. I heard I was going to a cafe and getting a gift card for a loved one.
Oh, yep, that's okay. Hold on, I think. See if this helps. There we go. Okay. Okay. Technical difficulties aside. Okay, so yes, I'll go ahead and I'll just repeat it. So second scenario is your significant other loves to go to the cafe, to the coffee shop inside of the Shawnee location.
Okay.
You want to surprise them with a gift card for their birthday next week. How would you go about buying a gift card online? And you don't actually have to buy it. You can just get to the point of doing
Sure.
so.
Okay, well, I'm going back to the main page here real quick.
Okay.
Not going real quick. Here we go. I think it's probably my internet is going a little slow here for whatever reason. Come on. My internet's being really slow.
That's okay.
Here we go. Okay.
And if you need me to repeat the scenario, I can.
Okay, so I'm going to the Shawnee location.
Yes, for their cafe.
So I'm going to go to locations first. I'm going to click probably on
Okay.
Shawnee here. So I'm doing that. There, internet is super slow. So hold on here. Let me see.
And I will mention it shouldn't affect anything. The name of their cafe is called Cafe Equinox, but still cafe. Still coffee.
Yeah, I think your mom might be on her internet is. Okay, hold on here. You might have to tell your mom. You're just watching TV. Okay. Abby, I think our internet's flaking out again. Darn it.
That's okay. No, that's okay. We can work around it.
You need to see me clicking around on the screen.
Yes. Maybe would it help if you close some of the other tabs, maybe?
Well, she didn't want me closing stuff.
No.
I think the internet is just flaking out. Darn it. Is it possible to pause so I can?
Yeah, let me go ahead and I'm gonna pause it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's only going back to the plant finder screen.
What was it that you were trying to load?
I was trying to just go back to the main page,
Okay.
and it just circle, 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 circle. Can you take just a couple minutes and let me reboot the router?
Sure. We'll take a quick pause real quick. Okay, and we're recording again, so.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, so you're looking for, you're looking to purchase a gift card for the cafe is where we were at.
It's Shawnee.
Yeah, their cafe is inside of their Shawnee location.
So I'm clicking on the Shawnee. Okay, I see the map. Okay, I clicked on more and I see Cafe Equinox. I'm going to click on Equinox Cafe. Let's see. Order online. Show me what they have. Connect with us. Let's see. Order online. Quick link. The bottom left. I'll click on that quick link real quick. Okay. So you can order online. I see across the bottom. Oh, okay. Top right. I just looked up and by the shopping cart, I see gift card.
Okay.
I'm clicking on that. Oh, okay. So then here we are. So then it says get a voucher. It's got some arrows. And click. It's just different. Oh, I see. They're like different looks for the gift card itself.
Mhm.
Okay.
What did you find to get to that? Was that pretty simple, or would you say that that process was kind of confusing or frustrating for you?
That was a little frustrating. There wasn't
Okay.
just an obvious link right away.
Okay.
And now I've got about 3 tabs open for that. Yeah. Equinox, order online, and then okay, so it's not super clear, but once you're on the page, then it's pretty obvious. It gives you an amount, custom amount, a discount code if you have, name. Okay, yeah, then once you're on it, that's really easy. Yeah.
Okay.
Getting to it was maybe a little tricky, but not impossible.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a common, it's like Amazon, it's in the upper right corner, which is where you would kind of expect when you're looking for shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of
Okay.
like other websites like Amazon, I think is that way. As an upper right, you start clicking in there to buy stuff or whatever. Little shopping cart image and gift card right next to it.
Is there like initially how you got to it? Is there a different layout that you would prefer? Or is there like some what would you change to make it easier?
Well, I think from the main I don't think of going to a coffee shop when I'm looking for plants, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Those two are not connected to me. So I'm not too concerned about that.
Okay. Would you, in this scenario of buying a gift card, if you know, because that's kind of like the draw to that location is their cafe, would you
across the top somewhere? But
like to have a gift card option at the top, you said?
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to do that, but I just see more. And then once you click more, then it's pretty easy to find from there. Yeah, the very first thing under shop says, well, gift card, but that's a gift card for the greenhouse or the flower shop, not for the cafe.
Do you think from your perspective, since the cafe is it's inside of the nursery, and that's kind of like one thing that they advertise that they have, it kind of draws people in. Yeah. Do you think it would make more sense to keep it how it is as separate, or would you prefer to see a gift card option for the cafe with that other gift card
That's,
selection.
I would say I would leave it alone, because
Okay,
main reason I would go to a greenhouse is not to go to a coffee shop.
okay,
That would be an interesting side benefit, but that's not why I would go to a coffee shop. To me, those two are not. That's my personal opinion. I wouldn't go there for that.
okay.
But I would be more, it would be incidental to my visit. I'd be like, oh, that sounds good. I'll go get something.
So you're more likely to purchase a coffee or a cafe gift card inside of the actual cafe, probably.
If I happened to be there, I probably would.
Okay,
But again, I don't live there. If this was a place I frequented more, then I think if I knew it was there and I wanted to get a gift card, I would be more determined on the website. I wouldn't be intimidated by the website. It's easy enough to find if you want to find one. It's, to me, their primary focus should be the greenhouse, because that's what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to a greenhouse to find a coffee shop gift card. That's not the reason I'm on their website. So
okay.
I'm there to buy flowers or plants is what I'm looking for. But yeah, I know, I think I would leave it there. That's not the primary focus of that. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's the last scenario. So that was it. Do you have any other extra comments or anything that you would add as
No,
far as like usability of their site, just in general, not the
overall,
scenarios?
it's very clean. It's not cluttered. I mean,
Okay.
they really filter down. The top starts with the very top. You go to the main website by clicking the very top, and then the next layer that your eyes go to is obviously what they have. There's a weekly ad that would be helpful if you're looking for a sale or something.
Mm-hmm.
That would be good. I mean, to me, it's intuitive. It's
Okay.
very intuitive the way they have it laid out. It makes,
So the language of the website makes sense to you?
yeah, it's
Okay.
it's very clear and concise. I feel like the main pages.
Do you feel
Yeah.
that way when you go into the other pages?
The other pages of what? Different websites?
No, I'm sorry. So when you're clicking into the other, like when you're at the plant finder or navigating through the website, when you leave the home page and go to a different page, do you still think that it's as clear and concise as you thought the homepage was? Or do you think it starts to do you get frustrated as you move through the website at all?
No, I feel like it's very intuitive. Again, it sort of starts
Okay.
at the top. It leads you through, much like you would read a book. It has a big idea. This is what's on this page. And then you work down into specifics, and then as you go down the page, it gets more specific as you go, which is, again, maybe for Americans or our culture or whatever, that's how we think. Here is big idea first, and then go down into the details as you go down the page, more specific as you're going, which makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
It's convenient when you put your mouse over something, the hot link lights up, it highlights, which is good, lets you know that it's an active link and you can find what you're looking for. The words are underlined, which draws your eye to something, which it helps you because if you're on that page, you're thinking of something like, I want to, like Plant Finder, I want to view all plants, or I want to view my wish list. It draws your eye to it, and it's underlined and very obvious.
Okay.
Clean background. There's not a bunch of stuff behind it. So yeah, it's just very intuitive to me.
Awesome.
If you're used to using like an Amazon, this is very obvious how to use this. So That would be how I would equate it, I guess, it's a good setup. So, yeah.
Cool. Well, I think I got pretty much what I need to. So I'll go ahead and I'll stop the recording.
Okay.